Very good afternoon to all of you. Last class I have covered about factors which are affecting ignition lag period. Today I discuss flame propagation and factors which affect flame propagation. And last class I have discussed in stages of combustion what is flame propagation, where it takes place. Flame propagation plays an important role to maintain the combustion process in effective manner. Mainly, this flame propagation across the chamber is determined by two factors. Those factors are, I mentioned on the slide, reaction rate and transposition rate. See all of you the diagram what I have drawn. Flame is going to eat unburned charge or air fuel mixture inside the cylinder. This is called as flame spreading or propagating. This flame spreading is mainly based on two factors, are determined by two factors. They are, just now I told you, reaction rate and transposition rate. What are these two? I will tell you now. See all of you this diagram what I have drawn. This is cylinder from top direction, top view of cylinder. Just now flame has generated, means combustion point has produced in the cylinder. Inside I have so much amount of air fuel charge or unburnt fresh charge. Flame has generated on one side. Flame is going to eat unburnt charge. I have mentioned through arrow mark in the cylinder. See, what is transposition rate and reaction rate means? First of all, I discuss reaction rate. Reaction rate is purely a chemical combination process. Here, flame is going to eat unburnt charge. See, once the flame is generated, that flame is going to eat unburned charge due to chemical reaction. How does it takes place? See, all of you, once the flame is generated, from flame to unburned charge, heat is transferred. Due to that heat transfer, fuel reaches self-ignition temperature and fuel is going to react with oxygen particle. Due to that chemical combination and reaction process, flame starts on next point. So this is called as reaction rate. And what is transposition rate means? Transposition rate is purely physical movement of flame, which is mainly based on pressure differences between unburnt charge and burnt gases. Once the flame is generated at particular place, we see huge amount of gases which has some amount of pressure. On the other side I have unburned charge which has another pressure. Due to these pressure differences, high temperature gases move towards unburned charge. Automatically the flame is going to spread to reach unburned charge. This is called as transposition rate, mainly based on pressure differences between unburnt gases and burnt gases. That has mentioned in second diagram. See, gases have one pressure. Because of burnt, high pressure takes place. On the other side I have low pressure unburnt charge. From high pressure to low pressure, gases will try to move. Automatically flame will move towards low pressure side, unburnt charge side. This is reaction rate and transposition rate. Based on these two factors, flame is going to spread inside the cylinder. On the cylinder, this flame propagation can be discussed in three ways, in three areas. I have mentioned one more diagram here. See all of you, AB is beginning of flame propagation, BC rapid movement of flame propagation, CD is end of the flame propagation stage. See, what is AB? When a combustion point has started, little bit amount of pressure you see on gas side, more pressure you will be having on unburned charge side. So due to this uh, pressure difference, the flame goes very slowly to eat unborn charge. That's why AB is going in slow way. Little bit amount of rise has taken place on distance wise on y-axis. You can see when um, after certain amount of time, when we have sufficient amount of burnt gases, immediately the rapid movement will take place in flame direction. So flame goes in rapid way, more amount of distance has been covered by flame. The curve has been grown upward direction, you can see in area 2. Most of the combustion has um, will be completed during this area, in second area. After that, almost all particles will be covered by flame. Still some amount of particles would be more pressure of gases side, very less pressure on unburned charges side. Due to unavailability of sufficient mixture, the flame goes to eat unburned charge in very slow direction because of unavailability of unburned charge. That's why area CD, area 3, area process CD going very slow due to unavailability of unburned charge. So like this we can say the flame travel details by a diagram. On x-axis I took time travel across the chamber, on y-axis I took distance of flame travel across the chamber in percentage. So this is about flame propagation and the factors of flame propagation. Now, what are the factors which affect flame propagation? Flame propagation factors. I mentioned on this slide there are mainly 7 factors which affect flame propagation. What are they? Turbulence, air fuel ratio, temperature and pressure. Temperature pressure means we have to take intake temperature and intake pressure. And compression ratio, engine output, engine speed and size. These are the factors which are affecting flame propagation. First of all, we should know that flame propagation should be very fast. Otherwise, when flame is going very slowly, there may be a chance of abnormal combustion. When abnormal combustion takes place, engine um, life condition and engine performance go down. So within short period of time you should complete flame propagation. So these factors which affect the growth of or the movement of flame propagation. First of all, I discuss about turbulence. Already notes for these all factors I have mentioned, and I have sent a mail to you. Hmm. I discuss first of all turbulence. Turbulence plays a important or key role in flame propagation, which is always directly proportional to engine speed. Turbulence always increases the mixer strength of unburned charge. Unburned charge strength. When we have sufficient amount of mixture, good mixture, the heat transfer rate between burnt and unburnt gases and unburnt charge um, is good. The heat transfer rate is good. Automatically, flame is going to eat the unburnt charge way is very fast. So, high turbulence always increases flame propagation. High turbulence is always increasing the flame propagation. I have mentioned here increase in factor turbulence, it automatically increases the flame propagation, which has mentioned the upward arrow mark in the table. And second one is air fuel mixer or air fuel ratio. Air fuel ratio means generally we prefer three types of mixers or ratios: rich ratio or rich mixer, stoichiometric, lean. We always to be maintained just rich mixer for effective flame propagation. When you maintain 10%, just 10% rich mixture inside the cylinder, that will help you more to increase the flame propagation. When very rich mixture, if you prefer inside the cylinder, due to unavailability of sufficient oxygen particles, if you take very lean mixture inside the cylinder, due to unavailability of sufficient fuel particles, the flame propagation will become slow. So always you have to be followed, you have to be maintained just a rich mixture for increasing flame propagation. That is one more factor which affect flame propagation. Next factor is intake temperature and pressure. When intake temperature increases, the flame propagation increases, because um, the mixer, when intake temperature increases, easily it reaches self ignition temperature, and it easily, within short period of time, flame goes to eat unburnt charge. So flame spreading would be faster because of high temperature. Similarly, pressure. Because of high pressure, flame easily attains the self-ignition temperature. It means the transposition rate would be faster. Next one, compression ratio. High compression ratio means increasing compression ratio increases intake temperature and intake pressure. And already I told you in last class, compression ratio means it is a ratio of total volume of the cylinder to the clearance volume. When compression ratio increases, engine volume increases, more amount of charge will be inducted. Due to that introduction of more charge, pressure increases, which automatically raises flame propagation. And next one is engine output. Engine output. When engine output increases, the cycle pressure also increases. Cycle pressure, because more amount of charge will be introduced because of high output through throttle valve. Because of this more pressure, more charge, flame speed automatically increases. Hmm? When engine output decreases with throttling, the cycle pressure decreases, and automatically flame speed decreases. Next factor is engine speed. When engine speed increases, the flame also increases, flame propagation increases due to turbulence. Already I told you turbulence is directly proportional to the engine speed. So when engine speed increases, mixture strength increases. Within short period of time, flame goes to eat unburnt charge. And last one is engine size. Engine size. Engine size increases, more distance will take more distance you will see to travel. um, because of this more distance, more time will take place. So longer distances always maintain low flame propagation. So engine size you have to be maintain low for increasing flame propagation. These are the factors affecting flame propagation. Next class I will discuss about abnormal combustion in SI engine. Very important topic for examination point of view. Abnormal combustion, mainly two types. I will discuss what are they, how can we observe these two abnormal combustions in the engines will be discussed in next class. Thank you.